Good afternoon, team. Today is Sunday, July 7th. This is our AAM week number 27 report. I want to start off with a few items before we get started. One, I want to point out that I made an upgrade to the flag holder, being that it's 4th of July weekend. I went from the little foam one to a full-blown wood block. It's now drilled and tapped, more solid. We will continue with the gettedness to keep within our budget. We will continue to use bricks, the wood, and I have a large cinder block back here because we've had a little breeze. So that's the first item of business. Second item of business, since it is baseball season, we're coming to All-Star break, and I want to touch on a few teams of interest. First of all, the Indians are only 2.5 games out. This may be our year. I really believe it this time. The Angels are 9 games out. So Jenna and all you Angel fans, you guys are playing better. It's looking up. You guys are 8-2 over your last 10. The Cubs, Disco, are 14.5 games out. God, you guys are terrible. One of the largest payrolls. And the Dyers went on the run with Krieg, the Cuban sensation. You guys are only 4.5 games out. But that division really sucks. No one will make a wild card out of that. So just follow up on that one. Dodgers suck. Thank you. Today, July 7th, is our actual Advanex birthday, Caddo Springs' birthday. 1985, July 7th, 1985 is our birthday. We're 28 years old today. So let's celebrate that. Please remember that. We will do something special for our 30th anniversary. I'm not sure exactly what. Last time we did 80s, we may do 70s, maybe 60s. I'm open for suggestions on that one, but we will do something special for our 30th birthday in a couple of years. Let's dig into current business. Last month we were well off the number for June, and so far we've started off rather slow, which is pretty typical for the beginning of the month. We do have a lot of work ahead of us, so we really need to dig into this. I'm going to touch on that more in item number 4. Digging deeper into the numbers of us all being aware, accountable, and putting action plans into place to make that happen. All right. So number 2, I want to talk about the IDPs. I began scheduling IDP reviews and employee reviews, and the first couple have gone very well. This is very unique. We're not going to do typical reviews. The IDP must be completed before we will schedule a review with you. If you do not complete an IDP in the suggestion sheets, then we'll keep you where you are. You will not have a review. That's tied into that. So I want to be crystal clear. You must complete an IDP in order for us to set and schedule a time to do an IDP/review time. For those of you who put an effort in, and some of them I've seen so far, great job. And I want to do a special thank you to Martin. To go over to show many of the managers and supervisors on how we want to conduct the IDPs and the reviews. Martin sat in the conference room while I did a one-on-one with him, and everyone was around the table. So that took a lot of courage. And Martin, Large Coiling, I want to thank you, brother, for taking the issue on that one. It's truly appreciated. That really helps us become a better company, better managers, and better supervisors. So thank you for that. So let's just put you into the hero category. I'm going to go right into that next. Let's talk about our Advanex superheroes. This past week, I want to make a couple of acknowledgments. First of all, Jose Cervantes. He dropped everything many times, go back and forth to All Black for potential line downs. He was going anytime we need it. Jose, you and I know that you're the man. Self-proclaimed that you're man, but I believe you are the man. And I want to thank you for being one of our heroes this past week and helping us take care of our customers. Your attitude, your can-do attitude, and willingness to do whatever it takes is really appreciated. I know the production chicks were really appreciative of that, and as we were just barely hand-to-mouth, that's the kind of activities that separates us from our competition, because I know many of us will do whatever it takes to take care of our customers. And for that, I thank you guys. Fantastic. The next one I want to point out is Christy Canales. Christy, Triple B, she, after we did our AS 9100, And by the way, we did pass that. We'll be giving a formal review of that and all the details. We do have some action items pending, but we did pass. As soon as we finished, Christy went through the entire plant to post the quality objectives and awareness. We had some old ones. She also pointed that out, and we'll be working with Claudia and others to get that fixed. Not huge things, but it's a huge thing that she took action immediately. That made a great impression on our quality team, our inspector, and makes a great difference on taking action to get those things done. And for that, I want to thank you, Christy. And that's the kind of activities to get it done when it needs to be done. Don't put it off. Hammer it, get it knocked out, and I appreciate that. The one other item before I go into item number 4. This coming week, I'm leaving on Thursday, and I know we're going to be short-staffed. I know Mike is going to be gone as well all of the following week. I'm going to be in Thailand for our semi-annual top management meeting. We've got a lot of activities going on out there, so I will be leaving at like 1 o'clock in the morning on Thursday night, but Friday morning. And then I won't be back. I'll be gone all of the following next week, so I'll return to the office after that. I will be available via email or cell, if you guys can leave a message. Text message, email I will get to nightly and take care of them. If there's anything urgent, I do take breaks. If you guys can send me a text message, if there's anything pressing, I can address that and work from there. Otherwise, please get with me this week. My last day in the office will be Thursday, so get with me if you have anything pressing, and we'll go from there. The review of the budget. Each week, I send you guys a detailed analysis of where we are year to date, and then I'll do typically a quarterly update. I am sending out an email to you with the numbers. Typically, I just show what the monthly numbers and the budgets look like. This time I'm sending out the quarterly along with a detailed description of each business unit of how that adds to the budget total. For confidentiality reasons on video, I will not talk about our numbers, nor should anyone else. But know that we're slightly off the number. We've got an aggressive number, we're slightly off, but we really need to dig into the individual business units. The reason I want to talk about this is that it must drive. The number must drive what we do in each department. We need to make sure that the budgets of what's produced, what's sold, what's invoiced are all correlated. I need the managers and the supervisors in each department to have an awareness and an education of our people to ensure that we all are working with the number in mind. If we do not have a crystal clear goal, we have nothing to shoot at. If we have nothing to shoot at, then we're just flying in the air. And we've got to have a target for the arrows to hit. We do have a definitive number. It's crystal clear. I will be going through the facility and interviewing personnel to check on their awareness of the number. Now, I'm not just talking about the manufacturing personnel or the sales personnel. Everyone should be aware of this. Our warehouse people, because what we all do contributes to the success or failure of our entire company. We all must have an awareness and commitment to this number. The next thing I want to touch on that's not on here is we are going through some very exciting growth with a lot of the individual members. From the leadership, a lot of challenging activities are being taken upon by many people. There are changes, good and bad and ugly and everything in between, but the cumulative total is going to be great. With any growth, there is always going to be growing pains. And growing pains, it comes in all different forms. I'm very pleased to see the activities of many of our people and our people having a positive can-do attitude and taking their job responsibility serious. And just as important is having fun with it. I love what I do. I love our company. I love my job, and this is like a hobby to me, and it always has been, it always will be. That it's something that I enjoy doing, and I hope that you can find that joy in what you do as well. We are going to be making some significant investments. First of all, in our personnel with training. I've allocated a pretty big budget, and again, for confidentiality reasons, I won't talk about the numbers, but we're making a significant investment in our personnel, in our facility, and in our machinery. When I get back, the week after I get back from Thailand, I will be doing a plant meeting, and I'm going to share with you all the plans that we're doing, and many of these things are very exciting. To make these things happen, we need everyone to be in the fight and to enjoy the ride. We are committing to California. Not to say we're not going to grow in Mexico and or other operations or other states, because we will in the future, and the not too distant future. But we are committing to California. We're going all in. We are going to be the best spring company west of the Mississippi, as Disco Don would tell you. I want to thank you all. I hope you all had a great weekend. And the last of the last things I will leave you with is, I know it was a funky 4th of July on Thursday, but I hope you all spoke to everyone in your family and remember what the 4th of July stands for. I believe that we are the greatest country in the world and the freest country in the world. And remember what the 4th of July is for. It's for, for our independence that we're celebrating. And it's not just barbecues, it's not just having beers, and it's not just hanging out with family. Though that's all fine and dandy. It's important that our young people remember what this holiday is for, and I hope that you all, if you have not, will make sure that you communicate that effectively. I'm kind of fortunate that my niece, my great niece, her birthday is July 4th, so we all get together every year, and we have barbecue, and I constantly will grill the kids about what we're celebrating. Her first thing is it's always her birthday, of course. But we also talk about, what we're celebrating for the greatness of America. So, I'm Jim Gruser. I approve this message. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I'll see you tomorrow.